What up, folks? This is the 10.21 patch rundown and meta prediction. I will be going over the changes coming in the next patch and where I think the meta is going to head. Anyways, there's going to be some system changes. The shop change where your unbought units won't appear in the next shop, that's gone. This should mean a lot less 3 stars in the game, which is good. They're doing some changes to the chosen rates, which means basically you're going to hit a chosen earlier in the game, more often than not. Not too important. Some of the balance changes, they're changing the cultist to be more like a mech. It's going to make it a little weaker earlier, but it is going to scale better into the game. They're nerfing Fortune a little bit. It's probably still OP, but they're taking it down a little bit. Divine, they're changing Divine to where after you get hit 6 times or you're under 50 health, the units will remove all CC and they'll ascend, which means they take reduced damage and deal bonus true damage. I'm interested to see how this plays out. This seems a lot more useful than what it currently is. This is a good change. Divine should actually be pretty decent now. Like 7 seconds is a lot, 10 seconds is a lot, 14 is probably too much. But this is very interesting to see how it plays out. It's going to make units like Jackson Warwick a lot scarier. So we'll see. This should be good. Should be a good change. I'm looking forward to it. They are balancing some traits. They're changing Shade to require more autos, but to do more damage. Overall, this is a nerf. The Shade aggro drop for Zed comps is what makes it so powerful. We'll see what this does to Zed. I imagine it's going to be a nerf, and it's going to make the unit easier to kill. 4 Ninja's getting buffed. You know, I think Ninja's actually going to be really scary. Ninja is already pretty good if you get the Akali 3 with the right items. Extra AP just makes it like that much scarier. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. I imagine Ninja's going to be pretty meta next patch. 6 Vanguard got buffed a little bit. 8 Vanguard is a new thing now. I mean, bro, like, it's whatever. If you have 8 Vanguards, you're going to be tough to kill, but, you know, whatever. They're balancing 1-cost champs a little bit. Diana has fewer orbs at 4-star. Okay, that is a minor nerf, Elise, whatever. Nidalee's already kind of good, and I feel like this is going to make her pretty scary. So this Nidalee's actually just going to be one-shotting everyone, so. Good item holder early game. Just got better. They are changing 2-star champions. Aphelios will no longer shoot you with his turrets if he is disabled. So this is a pretty big nerf to the GA interaction. I imagine GA won't be as meta on him anymore. I will touch this in a... I will be doing a video that's going to be linked at the end of this one. It's going to go over some of the meta comps and what the items on them should look like, and I'll be talking about Aphelios in there and some other units. They buffed Jarvan, 3-star Jarvan. This is, I guess, the only way you run this is like reroll Warlord, but he should be like one-shotting stuff. Well, with the Warlord buff, with like 6 Warlord, he should be like one-shotting things, which is pretty good. They are nerfing Jax. That's good. Jax is kind of strong right now. He'll still be a good unit. They are buffing Teemo. This is actually a pretty big buff. 900 spell damage. If you're running your sharpshooters, you might even want to go for Teemo 3 now, because like this is a lot of damage. And if you combine it with something like the new Ludens, bro, Teemo's gonna clap. 3 costs. They're buffing Kennen 3. I mean, I guess Kennen's still pretty much trash. Like, they really need to buff Kennen too. The unit just feels so bad. 4 costs. They are nerfing Ahri's HP and her damage. That's going to make her a little squishier. Man, she's already kind of squishy. Alright, but this is good. Like, I guess, you know, it feels kind of bad to have your whole team one-shot by Ahri. We'll see how this plays out. I think Ahri itemization is kind of going to be the same, but people do need to adapt. I see too many people building like jewel gauntlets. I guess I'll talk about this later in the next video. Jhin, they're nerfing Jhin 3. That's good. Jhin 3 honestly just like one-taps your whole team. This is a nice change. He should still be really good, but he's not like right now. If you have like 4 sharpshooter Jin and it's 3-star, he actually just one shots like 3 or 4 units. So hopefully this won't happen. They're nerfing Riven 3. It's still gonna be insane. It's still gonna be OP. Like, these units are still really good, but the fact that they're reverting the shop change should mean that we see fewer of them, so it shouldn't be an issue. And then nerfing Talon 3. This is alright, because he gets like double the stats when he's 3-starred, so it should be alright. I feel like Jin and Riven are still going to be top tier. I mean, all these are going to be OP. But I guess Talon's kind of like lackluster, honestly. Anyways, moving on. They are buffing Azir 3. This joke of a champ didn't do anything. He should kill stuff now. I approve. They are buffing Kayn. You know, you see this 75 to 65 and it looks like a nerf, but they are changing his ulti. Right now, if he has full mana, he ults. And sometimes there's no targets and he misses. They are removing that to where he never ults unless he's gonna hit something. So he's actually getting buffed. So Kayn, the best unit in the game, just got stronger. So, you know, run Kayn, you will have a good time. They are nerfing Lilia 1 and buffing Lilia 2. Overall, the champion power should be about the same. Zillion buff. 3 targets is really good. You revive a lower health, but it's whatever. This is good for Zillion. Now, we're going to get to these item changes, right? And honestly, I know people don't build Chalice, Locket. I know people don't build these items. But the thing is, Chalice and Locket are actually like already really good items. Like Chalice is in some comps, like Dusk and like the Ahri comp. Bro, my dog's barking. She's like, something's up. Anyways, Chalice is already one of the best items in like Ahri and Dusk comps. It's really good. And it uses like crappy components. And the fact that they're buffing this is actually insane. They're like, this Locket value is nuts. Locket is going to be so busted. Bro, on a 3-star, that is a 3,000 health shield. Man, some comp, whichever comps, if you're running a comp that can use these items, I highly recommend it. I'm going to cover which comps make the best use of these in the next video I talked about earlier. But just to give you a heads up, if you're running like a Philios, bro, put this on Lissandra, you're chilling. Ahri with this, with the Chalice, Dusk with the Chalice. Man, these items are so good. Like this, and this. Stone plates, whatever, but these items are insane right now. If a champion can use these are insane. If you are not using these items next patch, you do not want LP. Anyways, they're buffing the Chalice to be 3 death caps. They're buffing Locket to give you a ton of shield. Luden's going to do double damage against CC'd units, so on something like Nami or Sejuani. Very nice. And Stoneplate is going to be your premium tank item. So something like an Annie or a Sejuani solo frontline. Very good. They are nerfing Quicksilver. This item, man, this item is already like kind of whatever. It should still be okay. But it might make you want to go Trap Claw more often. They are changing Static to be that crowd controlled shield counter. We'll see how that plays out. Zeke's has also got an item that's really good already. People just don't build it. It's kind of niche, but it's really strong. It's getting buffed, so something like Assassins will make really good use of that. And I like the Z-Rod change where it's taunts at the start of combat. So if you're running like Shen, you know, an Annie 3 or something in the front line, like a Jax, it's going to be really good for those comps. Overall, I like these changes here. I think the Zeke's probably unwarranted, but you know, it is what it is. And they changed some bug fixes. Yeah, a couple bug fixes that are pretty important are the Pike one, where he stuns in front of him so he can hit quarter units. It's a pretty big buff. The Kayn one is probably the biggest one because, you know, this bug fix is a huge buff to the unit, so we'll see. We'll expect Kayn nerfs in 10.22, I imagine. Set can no longer cast Showstopper on enemy set who's out of combat due to the boss. Okay. And that about covers it. So that is the patch rundown. Let us do a meta prediction. So This right here is more or less what I expect the meta to look like next patch. And S tier, we're gonna have Dusk, Duelist, Mages, and Sharpshooters. In A tier, we're gonna have I think Moonlight's still gonna be pretty good. We're gonna see a different build out of it though, but I think it's still gonna be really good. Ninja's either gonna be A or S tier. Honestly, Talon's probably A, Elderwood's probably A, Vanguard Mystic's probably A, Warlord is probably A. Some of these are more reliable than others in the same category, but Spirit Shade should probably be B. I think the nerf's can hit it kind of hard, and Diana reroll is going to be B. I will link a video going more in depth on these comps, basically going over like optimal items, how you transition in and out of them, what you want your transitions to look like, etc. And that will be in the upcoming video. So if you like the content, I recommend subscribing. That way you get notified when I drop the next guide, the next video, and you can get that info ASAP. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.